Oh, see, there's a difference. So someone tipped $1 and says, what about your detractors? Why, my detractors are literally breaking the law. You understand that? When you're making content, that's what I just said. I said, listen, you don't hate on other success unless it's harmful to others. Literally, my detractors break the law on a daily basis. Defamatory / outright slanderous content that is lies. There's a difference between we criticize someone for something they did versus we just outright lied. Okay? Anytime that they've outright made a lie up, that's actually against the law. Okay? Every time that they've illegally restreamed me, that's against the law. Every time that they stole content and didn't make it a transformative work, that's against the law. All of that content should not be allowed on YouTube, and anyone has a right to call that out. Now, there's a difference between being jealous and just saying, you guys are outright breaking the law and think you can get away with it. Well, it ain't gonna last forever. Okay? Whether or not it's me or someone else that takes care of it. Someone's going to take care of it eventually. So I hope that they're enjoying their gravy train now, because the gravy train's going to dry up. Me, I'll always be around able to make content, no matter what, because I've got unlimited resources of things to draw upon. As you've seen, I could go in any direction I want, and people will be along for the ride. But for them, the gravy train's going to dry up someday, so I hope that they're saving every little penny that they're pinching out of their law breaking. Anyway, let's not talk about them because they're meaningless people regardless, right? Okay? Let us start with some of the stuff I want to cover today. So we got at least 1 to 2 things I want to react to today. But let's do a couple quick stories, shall we? Let's do a couple quick news stories before we get to the reacting stuff. Okay, by the way, who's going to be the first super chatter? We have a super chat goal set out of getting 5 super chats around $10 each in the next hour, and if I hit them, I'll do a dab. Okay? So let's do that. And let's get some subs. We got 1 from Detractor. Thank you for Detractor. Let's get some more going. And let's get someone to beat that 420 tip. Let's get some stuff rolling here to hit our goal for today. Okay? Okay. Will I do a live react to the Switch reveal, if there is one? Remember, Nintendo has announced nothing. Everyone's rumor, tomorrow is a Switch reveal. Nintendo didn't say anything yet. So once Nintendo says, hey, there's a Switch reveal, I'm all over it. But it's not, as of right now, it's not confirmed, it's not real. It's a bunch of baloney that people are just like hyping up. But, I'll be honest, I hope it's true. Okay, I hope it's true. Yeah, nothing. I'm looking right now. I don't see anything about it. So yeah, hey, if it is true, I'd love to cover it, and I will. I'll cover it tomorrow. But it needs to be real. Right now, it ain't real. Okay? This is great. My dad works at Nintendo. He says it's next Friday. Jinx asked, do you know who Cyrax is? I only know who Cyrax is because someone suggested him, submitted videos, I guess, of that guy for my react show like a year and a half ago, and I watched him. He's just another one of these guys on the internet considered a lolcow who does wild, over-the-top things, and everyone calls him out for it. I don't even remember the guy. Every once in a while, someone comes in here and references it. I'm like, whatever, I don't know. I don't really care. So, okay. So let's cover a few news stories this morning. Here we go. Our first news topic of the day, fast Wi-Fi speeds have entered the chat. Connect to the most powerful mobile Wi-Fi. That's not what I wanted to read. Do we really need new Indiana Jones movies in the modern era? You know what? No, we don't need any of this shit. It doesn't make sense, to be doing it, but that's all they do. They have no talent. So just rehash the talent of the past when you have no true talent to make something original in the present. It's pretty sad. It is. It's pretty sad. Once again, my hair is sticking straight out. It's right here. I have a lump of hair right here. It's sticking up on my head. You see that? It's like I can't if I have a brush, I can fix it, but I can't fix it with my hands. Oh, you know what I could do here? I'll puff up this side. Actually, that's a little better. If I puff up that side, it's just annoying. I see it on camera. My hair's fucking sticking up again. Every day. Anyway, alright. I just need another $1.10 tip. How about this? Can we get a tip that's not $1.10? Can we get a tip that's not from toxic toilet, anal diarrhea, rhino ball, splurging liquid juice? Can we get a tip that's from a normal fucking human who just wants to say, hey Phil, having a good day, like your content? Yeah, that'd be nice if I get a normal fucking contribution this morning, except for this fucking mentally challenged dude who tips me $1 to say disgusting shit. That'd be very nice. Aha! I was just saying, can we break the pattern here, break the madness, stop the insanity? This is getting ridiculous at this point. Okay. So anyway, Toxic Toilet 67 tipped me $1.10, says, why are you talking about gooning movies? You see what I mean? This is the level of intelligence. Can we get something better than that? Please? What's it gonna take to get a tip that has a few brain cells used to that, in the process of the tip? And by the way, same thing had a $5 super chat from a mouth drooler, so I'm just gonna ignore it. I was gonna say, gee, thanks, stupid. I don't have to read anything that you said. Here we go. Watch. Watch this. Ready? Mouth drooler with a $4.99 super chat. Thanks. It gets us up to $17 in contributions today. Thank you so much. All right. Okay. So anyway, yeah. So please don't reboot 1980 shit at this point. I mean, it's ridiculous. I'd like to see a new Gremlins movie just on the premise that it was already so not serious. That'd probably be funny to see a Gremlins 3. But I certainly don't want to see a Goonies anything. And it's ridiculous to try to, take a spin off of that. So, all right. I'm gonna try to brush my hair. Look at this. It's a clump. Do you see it? It's one clump of hair right here that for some reason is sticking up just in the center of my head right there. Give me a sec. I'll try to take care of this, and I'm only gonna do it once. Okay. Someone says, just stop reading the $1 tips. We talked about this the other day, did we not? That these smaller contributions, it seems like some people like to take advantage of them. And they want to just say stupid shit that no one wants to hear, including me. I mean, I don't want to be reading this, but it's kind of like, well, I want to read every contribution. I want to make sure everyone feels appreciated, but then people take advantage, right? So I don't know. You guys tell me. Do you think I should stop reading? Maybe I should just say, thanks for the $1 contribution and just move on? Or should I actually read and respond? I don't know. No. That's right. And he says Ashton already said $1 tips. I know he did. With them over there, you have to understand something. With the guys from Kino Casino, those guys are much bigger than me. Literally every night, and they stream, they're getting 3,000 viewers. Okay, I get 300. So they're 10 times bigger than me. Okay, they get such level of contribution. I mean, regularly they get people going in. It's a natural thing to drop $50 on them, 10 subs. That's wilding. For me, that's a crazy, very generous contribution, way over the top, from what people would usually do. And I'm so appreciative of that. For them, that's the normal contribution. So for someone to come in and give one sub, they'd be like, what is this? So that's its scale though. I'm not to scale of them. I'm appreciative that they want to do content with me and stuff, but it's just not to scale. For me, it's dude, those $1 tips do add up. They do. Here's the truth. All right. With the $1.10 tip or whatever. So out of that, it's about $1, and then there's a little bit of a cut that's removed. So I get, maybe 80 cents or something out of that $1. But hey, if that person did 10 or 20 of those today, it adds up. It's 15, 20 bucks. That's a good chunk of my goal. Right? But hey, if people want to, change the way that we do stuff, we could. But I want to be sure that I'm not offending people too, and then people get pissed or whatever. Jing says, didn't we all agree to not read anything below a $5 tip? Well, we talked about it the other day, but I don't think we came to a big consensus agreement or anything. You know? Alright, we've got a couple things to react to today. Alright, we got time, so let's do it. Let's get into it.